Well, it's Saturday, and I sure was hoping to get a lot of work done on the barn today, but it's raining. Since it's not a day where I can get a lot done outside, I figured I would come back onto YouTube and share with you guys a little bit of the past moments of this barn. I realize this barn build has not produced a lot of videos so far, and some of you would like to know. I've been very blessed to have family and some friends come over at different times to come alongside me to build this Daddykirbs dream barn. But there are times when nobody is available and I want to get something done. These are the times when I work alone and have to get creative. In this video, I want to show you some of those times. My sons helped me get started with the porch structure, and I was anxious to get it finished. But the days following their help, nobody was here. When I work alone, it's slower, of course, but it gives me a chance to be more creative. The first steps to get this last post, this post here on the end, stood up and braced so that I could get the heavy beam set on top. You can see that heavy beam right there. I had some long 2x4s that were coming in handy to use as cross braces to hold the post up until they were ready to be permanently secured. My goal was not to get the post perfectly plumb and level right then at that moment, but to get it close enough so I could get the beam aligned on the top. The 5K forklift was still here, so I was able to get it and use it to take care of some of that heavy lifting. This 5K telehandler forklift is a very fun machine to operate, and it's very versatile. If they weren't $100,000, I'd probably have one here on the farm. Notice there are two sections of the porch structure already up. I'll be assembling the last section by myself. With the forklift, hopefully I can get that beam up on top and in place. I'll be using straps to help secure the large beam so I don't drop them on my head. Yes, that did already happen once. If I'm any good, I can get that beam set right where it needs to be from the seat of the forklift. Can I do it? Do you see the metal braces already installed over the section standing? I have to get this beam set down right in place between those braces. On the other end, I need to get the metal braces down over the top of the post that I just stood up. Alright, I'm not that cool with the forklift. I need to get the ladder in place to help manhandle the beam to get it to where I need it. Jiggling and wiggling one end to the other to get it into position. I'm also loosening the nuts and bolts to give me a little more room to set down over that post. Of course, this would be easier with someone on the ladder doing the wiggling, but this time I'm on my own. There, I got it. Now I got to use my manipulator, that's what I call my heavy hammer, to align the holes. I love how Sand Creek Post and Beam, the barn company, pre-drilled these holes to make the job easier for me. All set on one end, the bolts are in place. Now to line up and get everything set on the other end. First, I'm loosening the nuts again to give me more wiggle room. If you tighten everything down before the bolts are in place, it's difficult to get the last few aligned. There's a little gap right here that I need to close up. I'm taking my manipulator to the far end to give it a few taps. Hopefully, I can get it butted up tight. Ah, yes, there it is. We did it! You and I together, alone, here, accomplishing this task. Obviously, we've moved along in the progress of the barn since that day, but I did want to give you a little glimpse of some of those moments. Hopefully soon, coming up in future videos about the barn, you'll see how we lifted these cupolas in place and a few other things along the way. Hey, I do believe everyone has a story, and every story counts. Thanks for being a part of my barn raising story and letting me be a part of your story. I'll talk to you soon.